Abusua asɛm foforɔ a Kevin Taylor asade abɛtum bɛfa Chief Justice a yɛasuspend no ma Gertrude Araba Essabato Kunu no, ɛno nso ano ɔhye papaapa. Aha ɛyɛ Kwankwanko TV so. Yɛnkɔtie n'anom asɛm a wɔde abɛto dwa ɛfa maame ho biem ɛneɛ Minority Leader Onimonyamfo Alexander Afenwoma Akemo ɛne nnipa foforɔ bi adi nyinaa ɛtuatua mu a. Bɔ mmɔden sɛ wotie na wohwɛ wobɛsubscribe, wobɛshare na walike na wakɔmmɛnte.
Osunu Maame, Chief Justice Madam Tokonu. Now, Madam Tokonu and the Asama Bedaho Yinana say, the president, petitioner Bebkan and Sa, Ayemi and Sa, Ganam Rano say, or say, Udihujuma. Now, petition Becca president in Sano, and the petition no, Sebu, or Ghana Funina, or Boya Mania say, on air president, petition Becan and Sa. Emrat say, and you don't want to answer the book Ghana mine. Petition for Chief Justice on into or the Coma Air Council of State. I'm a Council of State for so Abba Moshe, your womb. Your woman or moon sent you be our swa. Na you also me on my year. The one Chief Justice Barbo until catch the Ghana for you and say, what is the president? Our petition be na Efano home. Inti or insist president ever petition man on some kind. Na President Emmanuel Edian and now Kwanson 7 days na on kind. So as of the ban a President Yamum, if we send a president expect to say the Chief Justice will go public. He was expecting the Chief Justice to contact him quietly, directly, professionally, respectfully, nicely, and to demand for Edian petitions, for her to also look at the petition. Now, Chief Justice Eddie letter be to my MPP platform to say, or per se or good president in the say, money looking like he said, President Ewan Ajun Bonnie. Into the letter be to Abontine, and I'll catch the Ghana for say, I am a petition about President to her. Now, my best president to the man, I'm so kind, Namisha Asama Yaketiami, no Yano and a president can say, letter me to Abontine catch a Ghana for some and sack a petition, me come a year, Council of State, na enchire say mesume mbo kaye president catch chief justice say some the letter beto abonte say be the command council of state enchire say wa we chief justice asam fa ho no enya dia be yi wasutire enti president can say okay say o pese wo eye petition na me de be ma ho emom o pese 7 days eno kura no esua president decide the 3 days kan ho ma ne be ye 10 days we chire say na president e pese o ma chief justice akwanye bia wo wiase bia ma nya emre ready to understand and to answer petitions or questions. If the president was a bad man, if the president was eager to kick out the Chief Justice, and Kobeka said, Umusa for 7 days, 7 days. But the president said, no, even though you asked for 7 days, it would be unfair for you to use 7 days to read all these documents. Itimiankasa, as the president, I am giving you Osunu Maame 10 days. And a President Mahama, a time 10 days, and the Chief Justice said, petition in a kind. Take your time and read and respond whatever is in it. One, and we should tell you how the president wants the Chief Justice to clear herself. The president gave the Chief Justice a lot of room, time to take her time to answer every single allegation. You will ask for 7 days, you might 10 days. Or responding after 10 days, the Chief Justice President can say, Emrani say, and I Emrani say, and the Council of State, Sebu, and yet, enemy, and a question them take Council of State. Yet to woman in our swaba, and ye can crave council, Sir Council of State, Ghana for the Yen Yako Twaba, the ye or more. It's every regime be a Twabani ye mundi passe, Monkona Monko Council of State, Sebio, and Yansafua. A deputy president Adweneswa obetunu mosusu advisory body mobetume two president of Intiaka Council of State even technically Council of State omo tumi krampo chair parliament if we say they can influence the president when it comes to decision he would take president or tumi say obetake a decision from an executive order but the Council of State can actually sit the president down and advise the president and say, Mr. President, where the woman there, Nemo, Yana Ghana for to a swaba, Yanyan Semuno, Yaya over 30, you wouldn't say, we say, it's in the Council of State, they yield a lot of power. President Tom Kratane de my Council of State, Muslim, the Chief Justice, no, Nia no one in some of the Abano, say, on Jina Swa, Mumbetumu, for whom Nami would ye may. One, the first question every intelligent journalist will ask, because I sitting here, I've not seen the petition. Every single journalist, as far as I know, nobody has seen the petition. They know where they saw the petition. Problem and I believe say about 99.99% of journalists in Ghana, they have not seen the petition. So basically, we are working with what the Council of State and the President will tell us in the petition. Because the petition exclusively, the Chief Justice, the Council of State, and the President petition. It as I sit here, I cannot speak to the allegation. I can only speak to the process. President na Odi Mraso, Taman and Sabeka, allegations. That is the first question every intelligent journalist will ask. Because Senator Obama president and I'm president, I expect the president to follow the rules, the procedure. The president should go by some rules and regulations. The moment the president steps out of Emrana Eshadumani de Jumano, then he is not a democratically elected president. He now becomes a tyrant or a dictator. So, as a journalist, I am looking at the actions of the president. Is he working or acting within the constitution? Is he overstepping? Is he abusing the constitution? But to date, me who will be our Ghana will be an president of the republic. Time and Saka petition he has abused or stepped out of the constitution to take decisions that are against it's against the constitution of the Republic of Ghana. I am yet to hear one person tell me say the president of the republic has gone against the constitution of Ghana. Because when the president goes against the constitution, it gives me the right to question or attack the president for him to understand, say, we gave him power to work within laws. Now, the moment a president free constitution, then it means the president is basically respecting us. The president is respecting the constitution, and the president wants transparency, accountability at the end of the day to be the hallmark of his governance. And see, so far so good. Baby, from political elites to religious leaders to the traditional leaders to read the so-called ordinary Ghanaians. Me who so be TV so I can say President John Dramani Mahama will book Ghana Mraso IABB from the day and in Saka a petition. Now, there are some few questions we need to ask before we move forward. I'm a journalist, I'm a Ghanaian, and I have to be reasonable enough. Sanka Madam Tokonu I would have been asking questions. So Madam Tokonu with all due respect, so I would be asking questions because it's very important that I ask questions and demand reasonable answers that will make me satisfied. Because when I ask the questions and I don't get those reasonable answers, then it means my family member, my auntie, my mom, or whoever is being basically accused of something, it means that person is being treated unfairly. And I don't want anybody to be treated unfairly. As much as we have our political affiliations and the way we understand things and our limitations, we also need to understand say emra. So it does not matter whether you're a president or you're a chief of staff. So who will be kitchen now could born a suma or say emra show. If you say I am right down and this yes sir. So don't say ko bo abansikem na so wudia Ghana mra or say show. Say your mouth to me, it does not matter whether you are the head of a department, you are the subordinate of the head, you are the chairman of a committee or a commission. As far as Emrano, so boom rano swa, your constitution is or set Emrano and Woody. That is what the basic law or constitution eka. So when you would say the constitution is not selective when it comes to application of the law. there's something I want you to know. Question I say, petitioners now, petition the president, has it been established anywhere in Ghana today, say, they belong to a political party or card-bearing members of NDC? Till date, I am yet to hear, say, the people who petitioned the president are full NDC people. Ever seen there, to me establishes our facts, That is one. Now, was the CJ given fair hearing? Was the CJ given enough time to look at the petition? Did the president do that? Two, the president did that. The CJ was given enough time. In fact, she was asking for 7 days. The president gave him 10 days, meaning fairly, the CJ has been treated well. The Obusa and the Krampono, president Eddie Biakam. So, is the president still in the constitution? Is he working within the constitution? Has he done anything wrong? No. To me, and to you, the ordinary Ghanaian or rational Ghanaian watching me, these two things, there's nothing showing, say, petitioners near NDC for. And secondly, there's nothing showing, say, the Chief Justice was denied the access to the petition. Remember, time and Charlotte say if you want. Charlotte say in her right, she was demanding for the petition. Nana Danko Ekufuor and this same MPP and these same some journalists in Ghana said there was nothing wrong with the president denying Charlotte say of the petition. Charlotte say was like, a man for your mouth, I won't say you medi. Me person me would your matrena. Nana Danko Ekufuor say she cannot have access to the petition. But John Mahama has given the Chief Justice, who was demanding for 7 days to review the petition. John Mahama gave the Chief Justice 10 days. Did the Chief Justice exhaust the 10 days? Yes. Now, did the president follow due process? Did he work or did he basically perform his constitutional duty? Yes or no? Yes. When the president received the petition, did he take the steps that the constitution was demanding of him? Yes. So did he work or did he basically perform his constitutional right? Yes. So who is saying the president has done something wrong? At this point, nobody can blame the president for doing anything wrong because the questions I'm asking, nobody can come out and say that the president did not work within the constitutional rights. We are talking about, is the CJ guilty of a crime? The question is she guilty? At this point, nobody has said that CJ is guilty of a crime. But when you hear the MPP followers, the NPP minority, the so-called the Ghana journalists, they are making it sound. Because I have not said in anywhere, any of my commentary said the Chief Justice of Ghana is guilty of any crime. The NPP on the other side, or on the other hand, are making it look like said the Chief Justice is guilty of a crime. As we speak, no crime has been committed by the Chief Justice. As far as this process is known, the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, Madam Tokonu, Emrebia ni Ghana actually say we did bonnet. I was say, Yatina Ghana Casa, we did bonnet or your chrome for. Ya establish Emrebia. Be wa ya establish it. Sebio, se obi or hine, Sebio Manis Suminaso. So be a chame na Awwoh Edie, mensia. Na abayi we be baba kase, oh, Nana, Otumfo, what chame way, ordinance sake kame. Na Otumfo trase, no one share a yet. Chidia or what chaminim. Send a chairman a conducting home. Na or share chairman Jumadia with dia. Otumfo said to me, Sorenka say, or chairman will be 22. Otumfo to me, Sorenka say, because Abayo Beka say, me chairman and Saki coming into Mon Pamanon Cobono. No. Otumfo said to be friend penny for my him fee. Now my junior Samno. Omu Yombeka say, okay, Nana chairman, Abayo and Samno Abekano. Sebio. Yen to be Tinasi who say, and no crown and no cre. Sebio, Aquasideba. So people who say, Ujina Menchana Gutapuma, na me Kasana Wuchema. Because as some young can to a say, who say, oh, yeah, and as a one, Nana Chame, where they throw, and Kama, Nipana or do with Chia or Chamekituano, or Numum and Casa. Send ye beya, yet to me, I can't summon Maniko see a whoopee, near who say, was someone, over to Mabedu Chiame. That is exactly what is playing out here. Ain't in a chameno, or being say, a summoner, a bayo and catoro sono. Why, yeah, ana onyeye na otumfo said to person be betra bedwom aka say na ohene kase we na ochia me ade asamato no so a yehu say odifo ana odibem no otumfo said to na ma ochia me we gina de ti into otumfo said to be say na na chia me mesraw wo de tena fie man chia me nketo ba ko ne menko na asam no ye ba ne ye ka ne etu ase hwehwem wie na say owuso a akoside eba no na wa be di tiabre why na aka say ochia me de di bone. And this is basically what is playing out in the CJ matter. As we sit here, I cannot say, Madam Tokono has committed a crime. When a betman establishes a committed crime, what the Council of State establishing is say, they are same to CJ so. Omudomu is a sema, I was here Dumusko. Now, ye be a day, ye be a shishemu, in Tinkebeya, and Chief Justice, no, Sebio, Mr. President. Dear young dear, your bay and Chief Justice and Anka Omchin Wokakra. Now, young Seminum, your cohesion said was somewhere on some the Chief Justice. That is the issue here. Your Kuni Power Ghana. Why not Yadisika would minimum? This is basic. This is the most easiest thing any simple, reasonable, intelligent gun in your own Jimmy, also what Tiasia. Into Adena Bruhaha. Adentina minority kasa sa obi apam Chief Justice obi politics John Mahama or motive be why is any obi onim nyansa onjimi no why would we conclude because some people conclude this Mahama apam Chief Justice then it means say they know say the Chief Justice at the end of the day will be guilty of a crime. Me I cannot pronounce that the Chief Justice is guilty because no investigation has been conducted. But John Mahama himself Chief Justice in a position or no a very sensitive position. A position it will be so bad for people to be pointing fingers at her when she has not been cleared of an allegation. John Mahama believes to say, or no Chief Justice no hono, the position here position be and what it will be very unfair. Say John Mahama, I'm a Chief Justice at Naho, not investigations because so, not Chief Justice at the court, DSM. Now majority of the people in court, in their head, they think the Chief Justice has committed a crime that has not been investigated. It's John Mahama as the president, the advice is given the Chief Justice is to protect your integrity and protect the office you are. Step aside. Let somebody who can also take over from you sit in when investigations, say investigations end there. Madam Tokonu, you can come back and occupy your seat. Who in Ghana have said, say, Chief Justice has committed a crime? Why not? What Ghana and Eka said the Chief Justice has committed a crime. And they said, Unimibi. So almost the MPP for the year today, and the Matisse journalists for be minorities, Eka sa. MPP for Nkwan and Eka said, John Mahama Chief Justice. Why? How? Then John Mahama Chief Justice. Now, dear Yana say, you expect journalists. You expect Nipebia. What is so much muto? Now, the question I want to ask and say, it's Madam Tokonu Osnomame above the law in Ghana. Who is above the law in Ghana? Madam Tokonu's position is a political position. She was appointed by a politician. Whether you like it or not, the position she's filling is a political position. And at the end of the day, it is only a politician. So when Mama answers no, he's not going to issue the visa. It is not about how you feel. Nobody cares about how you people feel. As far as we know, no law has been broken. As far as we know in this country, and I'm quite sure for radio so make Kufuado, Godfredame, Eddie Aya Opuni, Jachiko Sikojina court say 24 hours here, Baba Judge Jachiko, no Groma. Did you say that even though the Attorney General has the right to prosecute Judge question, the rate at which he's moving the case, it is against mentally, he has some political motive behind it. What can I say? Dabi, and it is clear. Yet, and a to force Eko Jina Court can say tepe and the man instruction man signed document. Even though the Attorney General has the right to prosecute and investigate and take the whole thing to court to make sure the way the bone was actually to know. Attorney General Eko Jina Court wana yenye who say he is speaking to these people behind the scenes in a judge's house. Did you people have a problem with it? You didn't have any problem, right? It wasn't anything bad. You wanted us to continue with this. How you feel and what you think does not determine how the facts should work. You can have your own opinions. You people can write all the articles on Facebook. You can sit on TV and speak as if say Ghana Ghana democracy be say Ghana democracy and say Ghana Bibia be say Bibia and say how you feel is how you feel. We don't care how you feel. What I care about is that the president does not go against the constitution. And as far as I know, President John Mahama had not or did not go against the constitution. So what is my problem? Huh? What is my problem? Because the problem, I want to say, President President it's you as a journalist. So when you communicate with a political party, and now you are affiliated to a political party, how the party thinks, does it affect the facts? Oh, no, my imagine that. Oh, you will see the next person is the EC boss. The question here is, has the EC boss committed a crime? If she has not conducted herself well, I will support her to be removed. How you feel does not change the fact. Sibia ya chikronfu amusi yenjelino. Sibia ya chi atai ya kasi yenjelino. Sibia ya chi obi obo kronoi ya kasi yafani koko yenjelina. Ye nyina ya kasi yes ya besi ya chichire mine no. Ye nyi illegal miners in through obi obo kronoi ya nchire no. The same way the Charlotte say. A committed crime na we who boni wo ho a adentina James a committed crime a ye twe na so abeka se eni se ye mobodam me see unless say James and committed crime but so a committed crime nko a we will work within the constitution to make sure say constitution dey kire say ye nya ye beye Jane Mensa on chain Ghana mrawo yet kroma na tam soldier for a guard Jane Mensa me ya ma me soldier wo kwasi ampanya wo to so nsu ya ma soldier. There's a reason why your man is soldier, your man the car, your man the dying. There's a reason why your sika you and the end will be a poor funu. That's all. Now I hear you maybe not 1 year money here. We are telling us we don't have the right to sack her. We are wow. Who is above the law in Ghana? If tomorrow somebody establishes a case against Jemensa, the law needs to be applied. It does not matter who you are, how you feel. How you feel is your problem. It is the fact you are looking at. Me say the fact is constant. It does not change. And we are not going to move away from the fact. MPP lawyer we, not on news file. Miami way, me can be abroach and come imagine a license because I am very sure say license be legitimate. I am very sure. Because some of her pronouncements, I think say, maybe a way get a good decision. He it no woman, I am a quality. Or better news file. Or say the Chief Justice should not be taken through this process. Who should be taken through the process? Tiasema obi oswako suambra. Mr. P, Mr. S, take care of the pages. Tiasemia obi oswako tina law school. Suambra onim nyansa. Tiasemia oka. The Chief Justice, because Chief Justice said the new 9. But I'm talking the 2 9. Sebio, Nenako Kromoti Ayansun. The Chief Justice should not go through. It's in our law as theory, but it shouldn't be practiced. When you're a lawyer, or see, Chief Justice, and this is the first idea with me. I'm running the woman said, Bibi Saba, or say, Name I Chief Justice in T, and this is a do way, or say, Chico just second year, John Huna, now corruption, Neba, Bibi and the Badia, so your bar. In theory, I say in theory, the law is supposed to be applied, but practically, it is our law. Or say, a woman said Chief Justice Deponia, or say a shoe. Name mum, and this says Sebio, you 2 1 among, where your lawyer. I said the Chief Justice should not be taken through this process. It's in our law as theory, but it shouldn't be practiced. It's also say, oh, some brother down there at the hockey, but maybe into 1 among. I didn't say Chief Justice dear, and this year in the film. Now, remember, Papa Kwame Ando, Nana Aida Ando, on any other film. We are bois. Remember, Monica, on any time of fun and family. That was your penny. What your mradua, young family, and young and say, a theory. Hey, some of the laws you apply as theory, and some should apply as practical. Mon kwasiafo na mutiti TV so yedi motema yesi yedi penyina atem. San kwasiafo na kosuan kwasia law bi. Ye kasi ye scrutinize o ma no mu dwane no ma kwahye penyina echi. Washa wig said the opepa eye Mozambique nkoto ho. Abetena TV so keka nkwasi asem say the Chief Justice should not go through this. O wig is a raccoon. O wig is a raccoon, mame. Chief Justice should not go through. Who should go through? Why? Is the Chief Justice above the law? So you want us to sit in Ghana, not Chief Justice in Tinaho. With all due respect, Chief Justice Bimra, not own Kenny Pakong, not own Poison Obi, not own this guy. Nianka say, oh, it is in our law, theoretically, in theory, but practically, we cannot apply the law. I didn't or a Chief Justice. I didn't know more bottom. We are not going to be selective about the law. I wig said the people to home Mozambique. Some question for the TV so that I'm Ghana ho because we are so weak-minded. Obiaba look the title. Obiaba look the title. When we are yes Sokodia, what we talking about the Samaso ko adentia the MPP ma min defend adia eyeboni. Now MPP nya kwasia. We MPP nya kwasia. Into what joy news to air program. Na obi wura ka say wo we akronfo. Obeja tum so akronfo. Uti joy news one we program no be abo ewuro say ah ma we chantre nipa wo ko fo obi kunu na wo betra wo sa me da to so you want the law to work because we can say I'm a lawyer, I know the law and the law has to work. Now they do Chief Justice so I can say we should be very selective about the law. Opotam o we say the obepan ko to ho Mozambique mudu say Jimmy ye hu so lawyers da pasi abrofu bia akeka kama pantan mu na mo keka na ye Jimmy nti the obia organ or a lawyer a fool like Samson enemy, the number can. You think of free mobile and then they get the bin chamber 2 years, Samson enemy. And I got an Jimmy, and a Jimmy to Samson enemy, Saturday better TV so a bob on to Tobusa questions. No about journalist of the year, Yan Kwasiafo. Ghana Journalist Association President Rowe, no Fusa Nanka. Where would the only year media general of Wanana? Ghana Journalist Association, Aquana the Fusa dear, or no one summer air Guinness for Mozambique. Mumula said the press conference on Yana. Kwasiafo na didn't go for any more Ghana. You come with my Jimmy before we may say GJ President away. Kwasiatosa no Africa mani be the pono. And Kwasia someone gonna with the crooning. You come with the man of Bofu. Yeah, Kwasiasam. Look at this. No, this is not even what I'm looking for. Besides, I don't even want to go there. Besides, I don't want to go there. I was going to go somewhere, but I'm not going to do it. Now, I want to tell you something. We are Ghana in our Shemia. Emra Eyejuma Ghana. This issue we are talking about, President has suspended CJ because Emrano Eman Hokwain. Also, TS said nobody is above the law, even the president himself. The president, now above the law and can go through the process. This should be a lesson to every Ghanaian. See a person Ghana waging and Aswa. Chief Justice case we should send a strong signal and message to all of us. Say Omana Yetimuno Emraya Juma. The moment we allow the Chief Justice to skip or to basically jump this hurdle without going through the process, then it means that Ghana Mrano, we are being selective where to apply and who to apply it on. And that will be the beginning of our end as a nation. Omahine Kobra Santimono, MPP, what Mumusa Omahine Kobra Santi say, like this now, which you want a toman. Mumusa Omahine Kobra Santi says, I white legs is now, which you want a toman. Oh no, I as some part of the pay, I say. Missy Mumusa say, Omahine Kobra Santi, more the video or to pride. Kobra Santi, Omahine Kobra Santi. Ekufuado ba, the Jankroma ambulance case no. Monka has some what the bribe, but what is video or the bribe, or no producer no. Dominicos again, no. Or say or maybe Omega some bois. Mumuzan is an Alexis now, what a tomano. Pasia for Mutsagana, no mind said, Ghana near Tino, Obia Nimansa. This is as Empire Chow Cassing. Lexus now watching a Ericsson 2025, what a tomato. Who are bribe with you for to say no credibility? What the radio slam selective justice, selective journalism. Mo pick the favor Munkwasi tribe no party no. The favor Gabi, the favor Kennedy Japan, the favor MPP no, and then you can't want some. That's how they teach them. Is that how we build a nation? Huh? Who am I in only an order bribe? Me see ambulance case no, Tankroma ambulance case no. I have a video of you taking bribe. Only sir Dominic said, "Yeah, producer no. Mummy and Namokoji, I have you on tape. Yeah, did they? Well, let us know what you want to confirm now. Because right now, journalism has become sabotaging people and blackmailing. A read to sell blackmailing wine. Conform a read to sell. Who pay a saying? Like this now trying to check my cigar the toy. And you 47 in Ghana. You are working. Debbie Omosoria, Obi, Juamobi, Namuya Juamai. Amaine, who ya Jumamai, who ya Jumamai. A read to sell, comfort to sell. Mr. Better radio because I'm a boy. Mr. One Dominico, our producer friend is saying, Dominico said, Omumi no Mkoji Saskano. Mr. Pabaya Mema some radio so. A read to sell what it's a gun and Quasiasam. Quasiasam, you protect him Kakra. Would you see a Jimmy? What the Asampanatona and Quasia for Mudi Riaska? What did you bribe? What do you name? Mr. The upper dam in the actual Ghana coding. Comfort is so Mobata and Quasia Samonqua. No more data Ghana for Adaya, more party free power. More party free power. Me see ambulance case nearby the Jan Kroma ambulance scandal. Sikasan Aquaji. Nija in Sikasan Aji on. Cobra Santi, or Chinabet TV so Gasa Kevin Taylor Bois. Nija in Sikasan Aji on. A read to sell what is our producer. Omuko Jessica, no mass producer no call. Some question for me and Sandy Obiano. Besides, get to be their pictures. More you fought to some. If you fought to some more, if you fought, who fee. Ya dear Ghana, not multi politics, a journalism, and I don't conform. Me ma assignment, me so better TV so. Like us a Kevin Taylor Bois. Who come us until we can Ghana some. What's the MAHAMA heading? I didn't be sent it to him. A read to so. Who bet my cat a young ambulance and once a motive so. Missing the journey in the Sikasan of the bow. A read to so more Yakasi come as some near bomb of power. Come on, Macron to be co school. More you don't want to be P. Cobrasante, Yakasa ya bomb of power. More you don't know. Momanti and I was on tire consider. A read 47. The so Lexus now, Timo. Who pay a saying, when a tomorrow. O Lexus now tonight, I buy Lexus, when a tomorrow. As you have what you see him. Mobani Amamusicana, what you call a dealership, Marco, what you see him. Every 47. You people should shut up. I am crazy. But until so becoming, until so why you so the answer, me, I am crazy. And the young people, they know. What bet market, what person come from would be, I don't care. Say, me, you try me car, was one at your car. Why am I TV so, and I can tell her, and I wait at your can say, try me car, one at your car. Come and tell us who pays you.